The boy from the streets who ruled the football world, Diego Maradona, the World Cup legend. There are players who win the World Cup, and then there are players who make the World Cup belong to them. In 1986, Diego Armando Maradona didn't just lift the trophy, he carried an entire nation on his shoulders. He entered the tournament as Argentina's captain. He left as a legend, a player who showed the world that one person could change football forever. This is the story of Diego Maradona and the World Cup, where he became immortal. Before the fame, before the trophies, before the millions, there was a kid from Villa Fiorito, one of Argentina's poorest neighborhoods. Diego grew up surrounded by poverty, but football was his escape. While other kids played football for fun, Maradona played like his life depended on it. His talent was obvious. At just 15 years old, he made his professional debut. The world quickly realized something special was happening. This wasn't just a talented player. This was a football genius. His dribbling, his vision, his creativity. He played football differently, like the ball was connected to his feet. But the World Cup story didn't start perfectly. At the 1982 World Cup, Maradona arrived with huge expectations. The world wanted to see the next superstar. But Argentina struggled. Maradona was young, inexperienced, and under incredible pressure. The tournament ended in disappointment, and for Maradona, it became motivation. 4 years later, he would return, a different player, different mindset, ready to take over. The 1986 World Cup in Mexico became the stage for one of the greatest individual performances football has ever seen. Argentina were not considered the strongest team. They had good players, but everyone knew their biggest weapon was number 10, Diego Maradona. From the first game, he looked unstoppable. He wasn't just creating chances, he was controlling the matches. Every defender knew, stop Maradona and you stop Argentina. The problem, nobody could stop him. Then came one of football's most famous matches, Argentina versus England, a game filled with emotion and history. And Maradona produced two moments that still define football. The first goal became known as the hand of God, a controversial moment where Maradona used his hand to score. England protested. The goal stood, but minutes later, Maradona created something magical. He received the ball inside his own half. Then he started running. 1 player, 2 players, 3, 4, 5 English players tried to stop him. Nobody could. He finished the run with one of the greatest goals in World Cup history, a goal that showed everything about Maradona: the speed, the courage, the confidence, the genius. Argentina reached the final against West Germany, and once again, Maradona showed why he was different. Germany fought back from 2-0 down. The match was level. The pressure was massive. The whole world was watching. Then Maradona created the moment, a perfect pass through the German defense. George Bruchaga scored. Argentina won 3-2, and Diego Maradona lifted the World Cup. What makes Maradona's 1986 World Cup special isn't only the goals. It wasn't only the assists. It was the feeling that every time Argentina needed something, Maradona would create it. He was their leader, their artist, their hero. He didn't just play in the World Cup, he owned it. Many players have won the tournament. Many players have scored different goals, but very few players have controlled the World Cup the way Maradona did. Years later, people still debate, was Maradona the greatest footballer ever? Was his 1986 World Cup the greatest individual tournament performance ever? The debates will continue. The one thing is certain. In Mexico 1986, Diego Maradona didn't just win a World Cup, he created a football legend that would live forever. This was the story of Diego Maradona, one of football's greatest icons. But the question remains, was this the greatest World Cup performance ever? Let me know your thoughts.